afternoon, friends. This is New Sun 2752, and we have breaking news out of Korea. Seems the United States tapped Kim Jon Un on the shoulder today when they flew a B-52 bomber over their ally, our ally, South Korea. They're trying to let him know they could come in on him at any time. The United States, I'll just read something to you. The United States deployed a B-52 bomber on a low-level flight over its ally South Korea on Sunday, a show of force following North Korea's nuclear test last week. North Korean leader Kim Jon Un maintained that Wednesday's test was of a hydrogen bomb, which is a thermonuclear bomb, and said it was a self-defensive step against a U.S. threat of nuclear war. North Korea's fourth nuclear test angered both China and its main ally and the United States. Although the U.S. government and weapons experts doubt that the North's claim that the device was a hydrogen bomb. They said the explosion was just too small for a thermonuclear weapon. The explosion did create a 5.1 magnitude earthquake, according to USGS Geological Survey. The massive B-52, based in Guam and capable of carrying nuclear weapons, could be seen in a low flight over Osan Air Base at around noon. It was flanked by two fighter planes, a U.S. F-16 and a South Korean F-15, both returning to Guam, the U.S. military said in a statement. Osan is south of Seoul from the demilitarization zone that separates the two Koreas. The flight was in response to recent provocation action by North Korea, the U.S. military said. At the demilitarization zone, after North Korea set off that nuclear explosion, the South started blasting big speakers toward North Korea. That's further, that's causing more tension. In Washington, White House Chief of Staff Dennis McDonald said on Sunday the flight underscored to South Korea the deep and enduring alliance that we have with them. Last night was a step toward reassurance in that regard, and that was important, McDonald said on CNN's State of the Union. He said the United States would continue to work with China and Russia, as well as allies, Japan and South Korea, to isolate the North until it lives up to its commitments to get rid of its nuclear weapons. It seems to me they want to build more instead of get rid of some. Anyhow, until they do that, they'll remain where they are, which is an outcast unable to provide for their own people, he said. After the North's last test in 2013, the United States sent a pair of nuclear-capable B-2 stealth bombers over South Korea at that time. The North responded by threatening a nuclear attack on the United States. The United States is also considering sending a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier to the waters off the Korean Peninsula next month to join a naval exercise with Seoul, South Korea. Yonhap News Agency reported without identifying a source. However, U.S. Forces Korea officials said that they had no knowledge of the plan. The two Koreas remain in technical state of war after their 1950-53 conflict ending in a truce, not a peace treaty, and the United States has about 28,500 troops based in South Korea. An editorial in North Radong Sinmun newspaper on Sunday called for a peace treaty with the United States, which is the North's long-standing position. Only when a peace treaty is concluded between the DPRK, North Korea, and the U.S. can genuine peace settle in the Korean Peninsula, state news agency KCNA quoted it as saying, "The United States and China have both dangled the prospect of better relations, including the lifting of sanctions if North Korea gave up its nuclear weapons." Earlier on Sunday, KCNA quoted Kim as saying no one had the right to criticize the North's nuclear test. But until they get rid of those nuclear bombs, they're going to remain isolated, and that's not good. But anyhow, tensions are rising in that region. They explode a bomb, we send over a bomber. One little bad move, and it could be on over there. So pray for peace in Korea, pray for peace in Israel and Syria. And thanks for watching, everybody. Keep your eyes open and stay safe.